The holidays are coming up and you just have to make this kind of black sallow. It's not really sallow, but you'll find out what it is soon. Recently. Let's go, I'll show you. Hi everyone, you're watching the Food on Fire channel. I want to show you a very tasty, cool thing, something like ham. Easter is coming soon, and I think this thing will be perfect for your table. Let's start cooking. I'll cut everything right away and explain as I go, so it's not complicated. I have a big, nice onion like this. I'm cutting it into 4 pieces. It's okay if it falls apart later, but it needs to give us its flavor. In here, carrots. The carrot like this. We'll do 2 heads of garlic like this. There's nothing complicated about this recipe, really, with the skins on. We've got this awesome pork belly here. I'm going to cut it like this. And like this. Into pieces like this. Because it has meat, just the way it should be. It's going to be very tasty. These are onion skins. I covered it so the wind wouldn't blow it away. You definitely need to wash it. Because onions grow in the ground, you understand, and they're not very clean. So we remove the peel, wash it, and then use it. Some skip mentioning this and add it immediately. Someone might not realize. Spices and seasonings. What do we need? Look, black pepper, 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons of mustard, 2 teaspoons of coriander. About 20 allspice berries. You should be able to taste all of it. And not just be decorative. And about half a teaspoon of cumin. It's quite a strong spice, so be careful with it. Salt and about a tablespoon of smoked paprika, but we'll add that later. Put the cauldron on the fire. There's no fire yet, but there will be soon. Here. The onion peel. We threw it in. Onion. Carrot. Garlic. Coriander, mustard, black pepper, allspice, and cumin. I have smoked paprika here, as I already mentioned. I'll add it later. It's not needed for now. If you have prunes, not those sweet bland ones, but good smoked prunes, then add about 6 of them here. It'll be really great. Then I use paprika because I don't have prunes. And since it's very volatile, there isn't that much smokiness. If you add it right away, you won't taste it later. That's why I'll add it at the last stage, but if you have prunes, add them right away. Pour water over everything. I have 3 liters of water here, 3 liters of water, plus a pretty large onion, a carrot, garlic, and we'll also have 1 kilogram of pork belly. That's why I'm adding 7.5 teaspoons of salt here. On average, I use 2 teaspoons per liter of water. Add everything, plus a kilogram of pork belly, which equals about 7.5 teaspoons. Cover with a lid and bring to a boil, then add the pork belly. For a better broth, add the pork belly immediately.
Почему не сразу? Если вы хотите сделать классный бульон, то вы закидываете сразу, когда варите.
If you want to keep more flavor in the product itself, you add it to boiling water. So that's why I'll be adding it. Friends, you know, I'm from Solidara and my home was destroyed. For the 4th year now, I've been filming all this. I rent. That's why I created a donation jar and I'm raising money for a new home. The link to the jar is under the video. If you want to help, thank you so much. To those who are helping, guys, thank you very much. If you don't want to, can't, or lack the opportunity, just leave likes, write comments, watch the videos. That's also great help. Let's keep cooking. The jar has come to a boil. Now we'll do it with the lid open, because we need it to boil as little as possible right now. That's why it's boiling now. We add our pork belly here. Turn the heat to low and let it simmer there. You just need to submerge it so it's right in there. Just like that. Look, we'll keep it there for about 40 minutes total. Well, I'll keep it for 35 minutes, and then I'll add the smoked paprika, and it'll cook with it for another 5 minutes. 35 minutes have passed. Let's add it in. Let's leave it for another 5 minutes and then continue. 5 minutes have passed, so that all this smokiness doesn't disappear. That's it. Look, these are some cool little pieces. Beautiful, nice looking. We're not doing anything right now. We're just not keeping the fire going anymore. I'm just covering it with a lid. Almost everything has already burned out in there. Like this. And let it sit until it cools down completely. Once it's completely cooled down, and then we'll continue. It will infuse and become much, much tastier, believe me. Guys, things never go as planned for us. We just had to let it cool down, but it ended up sitting overnight because the shadows here were so interesting while it cooled that filming was impossible. So I thought, let it sit until the next day, and now we'll try it. Let's see how it turned out. All right, let's remove the onion. Or rather, we're taking out the onion skins. There, our pieces.
Мясо.
Put the meat on dry paper towels to remove excess moisture. It looks awesome. Now we're going to dry it off. We need to dry it really well to remove the moisture. It's not hard, just blot it with a paper towel. It looks amazing. I'll dry each piece. They look great.
И так каждый кусочек обсушиваем. Ему
Just a little bit, so it dries off, but I can't wait any longer, so let's cut it.
О,
Guys, I can't even tell you how amazing this looks. It's so tender. Well, let's try it. And how are we going to try it? Of course, with some extra equipment. Can't do without it. With something this black and cool, you could even call it salo because there's so much fat here. I take some black bread and horseradish, by the way, not an ad, but this white horseradish from Vyros is just top notch. It's really strong for those who like it spicy. So to your health. So tender. Now the horseradish is going to hit, guys. This is really tasty. Let me just take a piece to show you how tender it is. This is just awesome. But if someone tells you that this is straight up ham, well, it's not ham. Let's be honest, it's not ham. It has nothing to do with ham or similar products. It has a different taste. It's very, very incredibly tasty, but it has a different flavor. Ham is made using a completely different process at 70, maybe 80 degrees at most, because otherwise you'll get broth and swelling if you go higher. It's a totally different thing. But it's really delicious. Make it, you won't regret it. Seriously, you should definitely try making this. It's tasty, it's homemade, it looks great, it's perfect for a festive table, and honestly, it's really delicious. Be sure to make this kind of black, like Salo. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. I have a bunch of new recipes coming up. See you all later.